Hi guys, my name's Isaiah. I'm an unashamed leader at Chiawana and a campus leader at Ray Reynolds Middle School. First, I want to thank Pastor Zach and Jen for giving me this opportunity and for my parents for believing in me. The title of my message is called All In. In Matthew 16:25, it says, "For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it." When we first gave our life to Jesus, it was the best thing ever. But during the middle of the walk, or just in general, it can be really hard sometimes. I've had friends and just people in general tell me that after they gave their life to Jesus, sometimes people would throw stuff, mistreat them, and judge them, which leads to my second verse. John 15:19 says, "The world will love you as one of its own if you belong to it, but you are no longer part of the world. I chose you to come out of the world, so it hates you." When we go all in for Jesus, the things of the world won't be pleasing anymore. They won't be appealing to the eye anymore. You're either one foot in, one foot out. You're either hot or cold. There's no lukewarm. The Bible says when we are lukewarm, the Lord will spit you out of his mouth. What are you still doing with that shame and guilt of the past sins that you've done? Whether that could be drugs, alcohol, porn, whatever it is. The Lord doesn't want us to be carrying that. He doesn't want us to be walking around carrying the guilt of past mistakes. You shouldn't be carrying that. Aren't you tired of it? What are you still doing with that guilt and shame? Give it to God. How can we minister and preach to people if, who knows, we might be going through the same stuff they might be going through? Whether it's lying, manipulation, pride, lust, whatever it is, we might be going through the same things, but they don't know that. Once you have a life-changing encounter with Jesus, we're gonna want to tell everyone about him. We're going to want to say how good he is. For those of you who don't know, this year I will be turning 15, and the number 15 is a big thing, not only for me, but in general. The meaning of 15 biblically means healing, deliverance, and grace, which is one thing I believe that is really amazing. This year will be a big year for me, and for those of you who don't know, I have a brother, and his name is Jaden, and my brother was a youth leader here at Hungry Gen, and he was an amazing man of God. He was an amazing man of God, and he was on fire for Jesus. This year, one of the things that I would love is for him to be here with me because it's my 15th year. For those of you who don't know the story, my brother was an evangelist, and the leaders here that were with him back then knew that. And my brother was the life of a party. But 4 years ago in 2021, he had a car accident with some of the leaders, and he got the worst of it. After that, we showed up to the hospital, and they pronounced him brain dead, brain damage, couldn't walk, couldn't talk. When we got there, my mom started praying, and instantly, the night of, he took the tubes out of his nose when he wasn't supposed to. And that just proves itself right there. My brother was a miracle. And this is leading me to my next point. Even when the devil tries to bring troubles in your life, even when he tells you that you're not good enough, whether he's bringing you to the darkest situation. I don't know what situation you're going through, but he does. I don't know what you may be dealing with, but he does. Just because you're going through that situation shouldn't stop you from proclaiming the truth. What God has done in your life. What is stopping you from going all in with Jesus? Is it a girl? Is it your phone? Is it Fortnite? Whatever it is. What is stopping you? Let us not become a generation that is okay with being dirty laundry. By that, I mean unclean, not righteous. Whether you're falling into sin or you're still struggling, let us become clean, pure, and walk in righteousness. Because we are the first and not the last. We are the head and not the tail. We are a royal priesthood. And that's how we should look at ourselves. one more thing I want to say is we have to go all in for the person who died on the cross, who gave his all for us to share with all. If you want to go all in for Jesus, I would like for you to please rise up as we go into a time of worship.